We're taking Ratel up to #1. You see, it's trending online.
Thank you. I know about Ratel. My team knows about Ratel. My team knows about VDM. I know about Ratel. My team knows about Ratel. My team knows about VDM. 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 Team knows about VDM.
Guys, I believe Blord must be going through a lot right now. I don't know if you guys notice what the white man he is speaking with is saying. The man says, I know about Ratel, I know about VDM. I think Blord is putting himself and his business into much problems. Everybody knows that VDM owns Ratel trademark and even own a legal right to sue Blord. I don't know why Blord is bent on using Ratel. But then, let's watch this video.
Actually putting himself inside trouble. Because yes, in the app you see Ratels, there's an S. But when he's talking, you hear him say Ratel. No S. So then you will know that he's instigating violence. That's #1 first. So in a process whereby you know that somebody already owns this thing, with the issue you even have with the person, you went ahead to create something similar, and still instead of calling it that Ratels with the S, you call it Ratel to instigate more violence. If you go to court, it's a very simple matter, because you already know the real owner of the Ratel movement, and which is already what which is already registered. What are they calling this thing? Trademarked. So Blord in question that you are even talking about, even if you go to CAC site, you will not, I'm not sure you will see only Ratels or Ratel. It will be Ratel company and something, or Ratels limited and whatever, like Ratel something or Ratel group. Okay. Not just the word Ratel.
Okay. I think it is unwise for us to sit down here and think Blord will just go wake up on money, build an app and call it Ratel. I mean, he has lawyers who would have advised him, who he would have told, see what I want to do. I say in business, something called leverage. And that's what Kuzo was talking about, and that's what he's doing. Have you had urban shelter, modern shelter, this one shelter, the other one shelter? These people are in the same line of business, but because their name is still different, you cannot sue them to court. VDM is doing community activism. Blord is doing tech. These are like two separate places. So you can still have the same name, and Blord has a company called Blord Group of Companies. And his Ratel app is registered under his Blord Group of Companies. I can build a hotel today now under a collective name and choose to call it Chelsea. Just the way you can go to an apartment, you see Emerald as a room's name. That room was not registered as Emerald. It is under a group of companies. And people tweak names too. You will see Bonvita,
home of Ratel.
And people will buy. That is the business I'm talking about.
Okay.
So Blord is doing what we call leverage. He's leveraging on the beef he has with very dark man.
Okay.
And he's making money out of it.
Thank you.
Why VDM have not delivered his container?
Look, I'm not here to speak legally because I believe we've all clarified that part. So I'm just going to respond to Mazi, which is in business there are no sentiments. And this whole thing coming up now just proved to me that Blord actually is a smart businessman, because I will do the same thing. If tomorrow you come out to bring out my private part tomorrow, because I'm shameless, I will build on that private part and then blow my own brand. So you see, what he has just done, there's no sentiments. If I thought about something like that, I would have done it too. Regardless of how this legal matter ends, Blord wins, because his app is out there. And people are going to connect. VDM's fan and people like us hearing it are going to connect to this if it's useful for us. So business is business. His own aim and ideas, goals has been achieved. So kudos to him.
We are saying it's like we are even advising people to start using people's name. That's what we are doing here actually. Because now this same person we are talking about did not tweak the name. He did not tweak it. He's using the exact name, and you know the person that owns the name. So indirectly, what you're trying to say is tomorrow night I can decide to go and register Blord under my group of company. That's what you're saying, and start using. See, sometimes forget emotions or forget whatsoever. The way you are saying this guy is already prepared to go to court. You all forget that lawyers are liars. They're after your money. They will carry this guy, bring this guy up. See, you are talking out of emotion. Now let me tell you why you are talking out of emotion. The guy said it. He sat. He even said he sat in his Ratel-made car. He was stunting VDM. He knows what he's doing. The app name is Ratel. He said it properly that Ratel.
You had mentioned lawyers, right?
Yes.
So basically, this is how it works, right? If you have a word or a mark that you want to be exclusive to you, so you want only you to use it, you can trademark it. Okay. Right? And you can trademark it under there are different classes. So if it's a software or it's something that has to do with tech, you can trademark that word. Somebody else can also go ahead and trademark it for, let's say, for soft drinks. Okay. Right? So you can have a Ratel app that's a software product, right? Someone else can go ahead and do it for soft drinks. So it is possible that VDM would have Ratel trademark for his community. Okay. And then Blord will also have the same word, Ratel, trademarked for his power bands. Okay. So
okay, which makes it legal.
Yeah, yes, you can do that. Okay. So you can only have trademark for classes. So you can have a Ratel for your shirt, the shirt that you're wearing. And I could have Ratel for a drink. I could call the drink the cocktail that I'm making in this establishment Ratel, and we could both at the same time.
So the point you're making is Blord is not fault.
Well, if you did have the trademark for power banks, for instance, then that's permissible. I mean, I'm not really going to the whole wizard for the anything. I'm just trying to give a legal overview of what's allowed. So he's allowed to have Ratel for his power bands, and then this other guy is allowed to have Ratel for his community. But there's something else called passing off, right? Sorry, I'm taking too much time. Yeah. So passing off is if I have a brand and everybody knows me for it. So I'm K Hikers, right? And you go ahead and start to make a cocktail, all right? And you call it K Hikers. I can sue you and say, look, you're trying to leverage on the fact that I'm K Hikers, and that's why you're selling your cocktail and you're calling it K Hiker. But that's not trademark. That's under something called common law. It's all legalese though. But you do also have a right if you have a unique identity that everybody knows, and you can stop anybody, no matter the class, from using that name. But that comes under passing off, and that's not in relation.
So are you Ratel?
Am I Ratel? Yeah. Am I part of the Ratel? Yeah. No, not at all. I'm with the K Hiker.